This is going to be a very short one, but it's going to be fun. Technician A says the best way to find an intermittent wiring problem is to disturb as many parts of the wire harness as possible to see if the problem goes away. Technician B says a problem that evaporates without actually being fixed won't usually reoccur. Who is correct about that?
Neither.
Neither one of those guys is right. If you move a lot of wire harness around, you accidentally move it away from whatever it's touching, it's going to work its way back over there. It's going to come back. And if you do that and you can't get it to happen, and you've made a mess. So you just basically do a really good visual inspection without touching anything first if you've got an intermittent electrical problem. The resistance of the parallel circuit shown above will be approximately what?
10 ohms.
30.
He said 10, he said 30. Anybody got a different answer?
I got 30.
You got 30.
I think it's 3.3 what she put there.
Listen to him. 3.3 is the right answer. 3.3 is correct. So if whoever tested your grade and got it wrong, they did the crash and burn syndrome. Okay, 3.3. Why? Because you got 3 current paths there, and you're basically it's always going to be less than the lowest. If you see 3 resistors, if you had a 2, a 5, and a 1, it's always going to be less than 1 ohm because it's less than the lowest. Technician A says the test light or DVOM probe must be inserted firmly into the terminal of a fuse or relay socket to ensure a good connection. Technician B says intermittent terminal connections can result from improper use of test probes on terminals. Who's correct about that? A or B?
B.
That's going to be B, isn't it? All right. Hello. Yeah. Hey, we got the truck out there with the we resealed the transfer case and everything, and the rear brakes. I think I was talking to him. I think he got those. He moved it out this morning because we needed that lift for something. But we've just about probably done all we needed to do to that thing. Like I say, you probably don't want to spend the money it would take to go after that little engine noise you're talking about, because you could get in a huge bill really fast on that. But yeah. Yeah, come on up here and we'll make sure it's okay, and then we'll let you get paid out on it. That works. All right. Yeah, we take credit cards. I don't know what the bill is though. I gotta, make sure. I gotta go in there and look at it and see what it all is. I don't even remember. But yeah, we do. We take debit cards. Yeah, that's fine. All right. When a component is drawn with dashed lines rather than the one drawn with a solid line, like the one above, see this one here is drawn with dashed lines. What does that mean?
Component that aren't shown.
Which
Parts of the component aren't shown.
That's good, Brian. Good answer. The parts of the component aren't shown. If they didn't answer that, mark them wrong. If you got that one wrong, slap yourself. When tracing a short or an open, which connectors on the circuit should be examined first? When tracing a short or open, which connectors on the circuit should be examined first?
Closest to the load.
Let's say the ones that are easiest to get to. Because sometimes the ones closest to the load are absolute pain to get to. And if you went all the way and took part of the dash apart and look at the one that was closest to the load, and then you found out it was the one up on top of the motor, it's real easy to get to, you're going to need to slap yourself in, right? When testing on a hard fault concern indicates a possible faulty PCM, and a properly working identical vehicle is available for a parts comparison, such as a used vehicle that belongs to the shop, how should the PCM be tested?
Practice suspect good faulty PCM to a properly.
That's right. You put a bad PCM on a good vehicle to see if the good vehicle acts like the bad vehicle. You don't put the good PCM on the bad vehicle or you might burn it up.
So it's
Say
C.
D.
It's going to be C.
C. Okay.
Connect the suspected faulty PCM to the properly working vehicle. That's the way I always do it, because that way you're protecting yourself from frying another PCM. Of course, there's always a chance of that anyway. The measured resistance of a particular tail light bulb is found to be 2 ohms. Connecting the bulb through a digital amp meter to power and using the E equal I times R formula, the bulb resistance is calculated to be 6 ohms when current is flowing. Which of the following is true?
E.
It's not going to be somebody needs to teach this bozo how to read a DVOM. It's going to be the bulb is positive temperature coefficient. That's going to be C. Right? Now then, on number 8, Technician A says ECT, IET, and transmission oil temp sensors are all thermistors. Is he right?
Yes.
Technician B says these sensors are generally positive temperature coefficient sensors. Is he right?
Yes.
No. They're
okay.
negative temperature coefficient sensors. The resistance decreases with temperature. That's gonna be technician A only. If you put anything else in that, it's time to shave your arm. All right. Number 9, at the end of a 3-minute charge test, the voltage reading for a satisfactory 12-volt battery should not exceed how many volts?
9.6.
Believe it or not, it's 15.5, and that's while you're charging it. It should not go above 15.5 volts. If it does go above 15.5 volts, that battery is no good. You hear me? That is one of the easiest tests you can do on a suspected bad battery. If you put a good strong charge on the battery for like 3 minutes and it goes over 15.5 volts, the battery is sulfated and it is slated to be condemned. This is really good whenever you're working at a shop somewhere and you say the battery is no good. They say, how do you know it's no good? You say, because it's sulfated, it's reading over 15.5 volts whenever it's been charging for 3 minutes. A waveform is displayed on a lab scope, basically a graph of what?
Current over frequency.
Eh.
Is it voltage over time?
It's voltage over time. Good answer, girl. Okay, tell me, we need to talk about who got what score. Grade the test. How many, who missed 5 or more? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you guys all know what the answer is? Okay, tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna go back,
I think it was that bad if I made it 50.
go back and fix the answers you missed. And I will give you all a passing grade because I'm a nice
I've
guy.
already initialed about the ones that are.
Yeah, all right, okay. Did you guys learn something from that?
Yeah, I shouldn't have rushed the test.
It was short and sweet, wasn't it?